Привет, товарищам, меня зовут Paul, and this week I'm in somewhere completely unexpected because I'm in Sochi, and not just in Sochi, but today I'm actually at Stalin's Dacha, which is somewhere I've never been to before, so I'm really excited. Let's get right into it. Мы пойдем вместе. So guys, you are going to want to stay tuned right until the very end of this video, because within this statue you will see Stalin's main working cabinet, you will see Stalin's bedroom, you will see Stalin's meeting rooms, you will see the meeting rooms of his officers, you will see the meeting rooms of his head of security services as well, and you will see his main fireplace room as well, and even a swimming pool, so stay tuned. So check this place out here. We've got gardens, we've got some kind of, it looks like a 4-square type dacha, kind of like a courtyard place that we're in here right at the moment. I'm just going to pan to some different areas so you can see exactly what I can see here. So there seems to be 4 sides of this green building that we see here now. I'm just going to pan around here now as best I can. And right here, this looks really cool. We have some kind of old car. What is this here? Is this one of Stalin's cars, or is this something completely different, or something he was chauffeured? What does this say here? Mashino rukami ni tragać. Don't touch your hands, basically. So this dacha is situated in a picturesque location overlooking the Black Sea and surrounded by lush gardens and forests. This dacha was actually used by Stalin as a place to relax, entertain guests and conduct official business away from the pressures of Moscow. After Stalin's death in 1953, this dacha was preserved as a museum and remains a popular tourist attraction here in Sochi. Now, I'm not quite sure how true or not this is, but there was rumours that the windows here of this dacha were bulletproof, which was to protect Stalin from potential assassination attempts. And this extra security measure highlighted the additional level of paranoia and fear that surrounded Stalin during his time as leader. Now, I did read that this place also houses a zoo, which Stalin used to entertain his guests and for his own mere sheer enjoyment. I don't know how true or not that is, but we'll soon have a wander around and see if there's any truth to it all. Just having a wander now through these gardens that we see here now. This place is absolutely amazing. What a cool place to have as your country home. So this place here is the Komnata Attica, which means the restroom, and it's interesting because we have quite a few different things in this room here we can see here now. There's a huge oversized chessboard here. I'm just going to pan to this here now, and if you have a look here, this chessboard is absolutely huge. Check this out here now as well. And then we also have over here some kind of old television, something which maybe my grandmother would have had. Razdarvalka Mujska. This means men's changing room. So we have here some kind of old men's changing room. And that is because I guess here we have some kind of swimming pool the next side. And then wow, check this place out. This is the swimming pool area. It's obviously empty for obvious reasons. But check it out. Check out the decor in this place. It's not exactly Olympic pool sized, but you know what? It's okay. So this here says Рабочий кабинет. So it's some kind of working office of a boss. Службы безопасности. So it's like the security services, I guess, or security safety services, something like that. The boss of the safety services, I guess something along those lines. So you can see here, this is some model here of a guy working at a desk here, which is the part that we cannot go any further on. And we see here on the wall is obviously a picture of Uncle Joe himself. And there is obviously a picture on the wall. Maybe this here is the boss that they talk about on that wall. And just heading right now to the other side of the place we were before. What do we have here now? So this place here is, just pan here so you can see what I can see. This here says Oficerskaya. So it's like some kind of room for the officers, I guess. So yeah, we have a desk here, and we even have a bed here as well. Very cool. Just the whole decorations in the whole place as well. That's what makes me interested about this place. As well as the history and the legacy. What happened here? What kind of decisions were taken here? And do you know what? I didn't get any of the flooring before. This mat here is really special. Check it out. And then the wooden floor, we have some kind of herringbone shaped floor, I think, in some of the areas. This is the main mat that we have in the main entrance. And quite where we're going now, I don't quite know, but this is some kind of new room we have here. This is, says here on the wall, Dodge Ivi Stalin. So this is Stalin's daughter's room, basically. The daughter's rooms of Stalin. Yeah, Stalin's daughter's room, basically. Interesting. And her date of birth as well, from 28th of 2nd, 1926 to 22nd of the 11th, 2011. So Stalin's daughter, Svetlana, or Sveta, as they might say in Russian. And here we have a model of the man himself, Uncle Joe himself. This would have been his personal working office. This would have been his personal working table. Check it out. Pretty cool to think this was the working office of one of the main influential figures of the 20th century. And this here is some kind of offshoot room here of Stalin's office. We've got a record player here. And this here is a picture. It says here, Stalin's synom Vasilium. So this is Stalin and his son Vasily. So here we have the fire room hall. And from just what I've read on one of the excerpts on the wall, this actually was Stalin's favourite room here in this very dacha. And this here is a bird's eye view from the first floor, one of the first floor balconies. So you will recall earlier we filmed in and we started in the courtyard. So this here just gives you a bird's eye view, and again you can sort of see that over there is the car that we had a photograph by earlier. Wow, so far I've pretty much just done the whole ground floor here, and wow, so we've seen the main office here of Stalin, we've seen the offshoot room here, we've seen the resting room for one of the officers, we've seen the office of one of his head of security workers, I think, as well. Wow, so far I'm just absolutely engulfed in all this. Just beyond this place here we have the Musei Chaya, which is a tea museum. Not quite sure how connected this is with Stalin or not, but this here is some kind of tea convention. I don't quite know what it is. But it's part of Stalin's dacha, so there's some connection here. And on the top here we have some kind of words here as well, which means something along the lines of everything is great, everyone's a genius, but there's no one to drink tea with. Something along those lines. And it's a quote attributed to Stalin. So this might explain a little bit more here. This here says, Благодаря Сталину в России сейчас есть чайные плантации. So this means grateful to Stalin in Russia, because now there is tea plantations. There are tea plantations. So that explains why we have some kind of tea convention here in Stalin's dacha, I guess. Well everyone, that's it from me this week. Thank you very much for tuning in. But stay tuned, because we're going to be in Sochi for the rest of the week, and I'm going to be filming some more videos in some parks over the next few days. Stay tuned. Счастливо.